right, so officially week 2 of the season in fantasy, and it was a good first week. Got some surprises, some high scoring points, some super low scoring scores. So let's just dive right into the recap from last week. First, we'll start it off with Swarnjeet versus Tyler. Swarnjeet had a pretty low score, but came out with the loss. Tyler starting off with the victory. Swarnjeet had 75.8 points. Tyler had 104.5 points, and nothing too remarkable about this team. Swarnjeet, he's got DeAndre Hopkins, who's questionable as of now. The coaches say they just could have kept him out for just normal reasons. Rest him up for the next week. He should look to have a better week this week. Other than that, hopefully David Johnson does a little bit better for Tyler. He expects more, he demands more from him, but Tyler pulling off the victory there. Next, it was me versus Tom. I was coming close there at the end. My kicker from the Rams, Greg Zerling, got me 16 points. I thought I was going to come back and get him, but Tom got the victory there. Really, I think I'm in trouble. I got 0 points. What a rookie mistake. Doug Baldwin exited in the first half. Got me a fat 0. Jordy got me 2.3. Worst $60 I ever spent. LaShawn McCoy underperforming at 2.1. Seems everybody. I've gotten a trade from like 4 people, all from Melvin Gordon. You guys understand, if I give up Melvin Gordon, I have no one. And you're all giving me crap. So yeah, I'm not getting rid of Melvin Gordon, but I had 88.7, and Tom had 97.5 points. Yeah, and he has Saquon Barkley, so and he delivered 18.8 points for him, and he's just lucky he picked him up. The Giants have a nice little glimmer of hope in him. Next, we'll go on to, we had Sean versus David Cardona. And Sean going out with 89.3 points. David Cardona has 113.8 points. And just looking at this, Sean hopes that Devontae Freeman can stay healthy. He's banged up. If that's not the case, then Tevin Coleman might get some reps. Maybe he can work out a trade with Tom to get Tevin Coleman. But, the worst thing about Sean's team is I think Amari Cooper, supposed to be their wide receiver 1, and he just got 1.8 points. It's pretty pathetic, but he's got a nice little bench. I really like Kenny Golladay. I think that's Detroit's number 1 wide receiver, and he's got Randall Cobb, Rex Burkhardt, all guys who I think will be contributors and maybe will make their way onto his starting roster. But nice Cardona taking the win over the commish. It's always nice to put the commish in his place. I think Alex Collins is going to have a great night tonight, so that only makes Cardona's team stronger. And Chris Hogan, though, he was the downside for his team. Expected to do more than he put out. Cardona's got 3 quarterbacks on his bench, and I don't know why. Cardona, please drop 2 of those quarterbacks and get someone better than you have now. Okay, who's next? Let's see. We got Nick, the stud of the league, versus the infant of the league. I don't know how to say it, but it was 143.2 points for Nick to 57.5 for Devin. Maybe we should make a Switch Lock Triple D league and send old Devin down. Negative 9 points the Saints got. I don't know why you'd ever start the Saints defense. But that's that. Nick, though, he's looking for a new tight end. It's already Thursday. He's got no tight end. Delaney Walker on injured reserve, but James Conner, what a stud. Who cares about Le'Veon or Gavion? We don't even need him. Drop him. He's out. Who cares? Move on. I don't even think Pittsburgh needs to sign him. But with James Conner and Alvin Kamara, that is a lethal running back duo. I can't believe Chris traded him away, but Mike Evans not so bad. Devin's got Leonard Fournette. Who knows if he's going to be playing in the next few weeks? He's got some injury going on. I think it's like a sprain, maybe a hammy or something. But if that's the case, he should be looking to find out how to get TJ Yeldon. So 143.2 to 57.5 there. Moving on right along, got Adam versus Chris. Chris took the victory at 125.4 to 88.5. When looking at these two teams, they're both just eh. Obviously, Adams looking for Kareem Hunt to have a bounce back week this week. Because 4.9 points isn't just going to cut it. Maybe Mark Ingram will get some more carries once he returns from suspension. I always like Aaron Jones. Right now, he's not starting Adrian Peterson, so I hope he checks his team and puts Adrian Peterson in because he was a stud last week. Who knew the old timer still got it in him? Looking at Chris' team, unfortunately traded away James Conner and but he's got a second year. Hopefully, Dalvin Cook isn't in a second year slump, but he should bounce back this week. Looking at this team, he has an okay team. I think they're both just average. And then lastly, rounding out the last, we got David Galvez versus Carter. David had 90.7, and Carter took the W with 100.3. And the shining light is Todd Gurley. Looks to be strong again. For Carter, got Joe Mixon. I really, really wish that Carter would not start Ben Roethlisberger, but when will they learn, those kids? The kiddos. And that's what we're looking at for the win columns this week. We got Carter with a win. We got Chris with a win. We got Nick with a win. We got David Cardona with a win. We got Tom with a win, and we got Tyler with a win. So everyone looking to get in that win column this week. I think the best matchup this week is Devin versus David. Both losers. Hopefully one of them can get a win this week. And so that's what we got. And I played the beginning what the matchups are this week. And that's it. So good luck all. Good luck. Starting tonight with the Ravens. Who are the Ravens playing? I don't even know. But they're starting tonight. And that's this week's recap.